Barry Yonker. Barry Yonker, like Yonkers, New York, but no S. But this is a shoe giveaway, and they want to wash your feet as a sign of humility, as a sign of humility that Jesus did, and then they have clothes and food too. They give you a plate of food, and home cooked food, and they're giving haircuts to the homeless. They're giving
the Theodore Church of God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a couple of churches out here. It's Theodore Church of God, Theodore Baptist Church, I believe, in this too, and it's about a three-church ministry. And they every Friday evening, at 6 o'clock, they feed the homeless over at Walmart. Or anybody in need, anybody hungry can go to Walmart right over here, the neighborhood Walmart. They can go over there and get them clothes and food too. They bring clothes there every Friday and food. They set up tables, and they give you a bag of toiletries, and they have shoes too.
How long have you been out here, Mr. Young?
I've been out here over a year. I had a trailer. Me and a friend of mine had a trailer up in Theodore, right down the road here. We had a trailer, but the trailer was on school property, and there was a lot of partying going on in the trailer. Okay, you know how young people are, and older people too. They get together, they have parties, and the schools seen what was happening, and nobody got in trouble. They just wanted their property back. They wanted the trailer off the property. So the school board ended up buying the trailer, and they demolished it. They got everybody out of it, but they gave us time to get out. And then they, after everybody was out, they demolished the trailer and they got the property back. Yeah. But it was good for me there over a year. I was there over a year. And me and my friend was there approximately 5 years.
Okay.
And it was nice. It was in a shady area on school property. But the partying is really what got the eviction going. They just got tired of it because it was a school, and they seen a lot of stragglers walking down in front of the school, going through the trailer, and they got worried,
Probably was afraid of like some unwanted attention, things like that.
Yeah, and there was a boys club right across the street. The Theodore Boys Club was right across the street from the trailer. It was like a block from the school, and a lot of the school kids, it's a middle school, and a lot of the school kids after school would go to the boys club to wait for the parents to get off work and pick them up.
Yes.
See, so the boys club was like a place the kids could spend time, and play basketball or whatever, and do their homework.
Do you have any kids?
They're grown.
They're grown.
I have a son and a daughter. Matter of fact, today's my son's birthday.
Okay.
He turned 46.
46.
And my daughter turned 47 in April.
So you had them right behind each other?
Sure did. And that's the way I wanted. I hope for a son and a daughter. If that was all I had, then that was all I had. I'd be happy with a son and a daughter, and God grant me my wish. So So my daughter's 47, my son's 46.
Do you have like any trades or like skills? Are you currently looking for
No,
work?
I went to diesel truck driving school in Interstate Training Systems when they were in Brooklynville. That was back in '77. And I went to Los Angeles and I got me a truck driving job. I got a truck driving job for a paint company, and I was in love with a girl back here. And I quit my job, came back here, and we had 2 babies. We got married, and the rest is history.
So do you just like out here?
Well, right now I'm waiting on an apartment to house them first.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna. Oh, you too. Hey, look, this is Spencer.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you, ma'am.
This is my brother in the Lord.
Okay.
I gotta go. They got a tower. I'm gonna go climb it real quick.
The tower.
The entrance 50 foot. My knees messed up.
What are you climbing it for?
Put a Yankee up for directional internet.
Oh, okay. Be careful.
It ain't big.
All right.
Marina, you going with me?
I'm sitting down.
But anyway,
You said housing first, so they're helping you?
yeah, I signed up months ago, and then I went over there the other day, and they gave me an app. They asked me where I wanted to live. I said either in Oak Tree, or either Plantation, which they're side by side. And I've lived at Oak Tree before, which was nice. But the advantage with Plantation is they got a swimming pool. So it's the time of the year to be near a swimming pool.
So housing first. So what is it? It's like a service.
It's a homeless coalition. They get federal grants, and they're HUD funded. They're HUD funded, and their purpose is to house the homeless. And people, I see a lot of the homeless out here. They get checks every month, and they don't have any ID. A lot of them don't have any ID, so they can't get a job. They can't get a place to live, and so the city brought in a housing coordinator. They brought him in last week or 2 weeks ago, and his job is to recruit the homeless, give them IDs, give the homeless IDs that don't have IDs, and they're gonna do it a new way. They're gonna put a ID machine in a patrol car. There's gonna be 2 police cars with these ID machines in them, and they're gonna go around seeing who's got ID and who doesn't, and the ones that don't have any ID, they're gonna be able to get it right on the spot with love you, with a fingerprint. You're gonna give your fingerprint, and then they're gonna give you an ID.
And this is a program they just came up with. That's good.
Right. And this housing coordinator, he's from out of state, and he was interviewed. He looks like a smart man, talks smart. You can tell he's educated. But his job is the housing coordinator, and he's gonna help the homeless get a place to live. So you can't really get a place to live through housing first without ID.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, so do you think there's like a problem like out here? People don't have IDs, they don't have any help, anything like that.
See, some of them get daily labor. A lot of them fly signs. They fly signs begging, and a lot of them do good. They got girls and guys out here. And the police seem to be lenient on it. So they do it over by Walmart. They do it in the middle of the intersection. And the police, with this housing coordinator trying to house them now with a new system, the ID system, they're hoping it's going to get a lot of them off the street, see? And it's going to get a lot of them housed.
I hope so.
Because some of them are unable to work. Some of them get disability checks. And some of them get Social Security checks. Not all of them are disabled, but they get checks. And they all qualify for housing. They all qualify for housing.
It's good that someone is coming in and wanting to help, because that's the reason we're kind of out here trying to give the unheard a voice, because a lot of people don't take into consideration that even though you guys are in this situation. You've had lives, you have situations going on, you have family. You still have family out here in Mobile?
Right. Yes, I have sisters and brothers. And my daughter, she lives in Birmingham. My son lives in, well, the last count I had, he was in Tennessee. He works with circulation sales, newspaper circulation. And, you know, they're doing good. They're doing very well. My children are doing very well. They were raised in the church. So they were raised with principles.
So with you getting your new housing, like what do you feel is next for you? Being the fact that now you're going to have a place to stay, a place to lay your head.
I want to go into ministry. I want to come out. I want to minister. I want to minister to the homeless. You see this guy coming here in this Corvette? Mm-hmm. I want you to know several years ago he was on the street, right here in this parking lot, drinking. His name's Rusty. Rusty, right there. See, he just got that car. Let me tell you something. Now he's talking about opening up a Chick-fil-A. Now this man was on the street. And I'm talking like maybe 7, 8 years ago. He used to drink. He used to party. Now he's a businessman. He's got his own business. And he just told me he got that yesterday. He ain't even got a tag for it. And God's been good to him. See, he gave his life to the Lord, and the Lord has blessed him. Now he's talking about opening him up a Chick-fil-A. See, that's what God can do for homeless people. So he was out here. He had a family. When I first met him, he had a family. And him and his wife divorced. I mean, he had a nice little house, had a family. They got to drinking, they got to partying, boom. Next thing you know, they're divorced. But now he has since remarried, got his life together. He's able to see his kids. He's helping take care of his kids. And he's got a wonderful wife. And he's in he has an asphalt business. And he's very successful now. And that car is a sign of his success. See, that's what a homeless person can do when they want to. Because after he divorced and lost his house, he ended up right out here, you know, just like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wanted more.
But he wanted more, and he knew, let's put it this way, he gave God a chance, okay? He gave God a chance, and God showed him what he could do. And he was consistent. And so now, he's up there, you know, and as long as he don't, you know, go back to his bad habits,
True. He doesn't backslide.
He'll remain stable. Yeah, as long as he don't backslide. He's got the world in the palm of his hand. He's got a good wife. He's got beautiful children. He's able to do a lot for his children now.
That's wonderful.
And I'm sure he's probably going to send them to college. So that'd be nice. But, yeah, God can take a life and turn it around. You know, God's took a lot of prisoners. You know, he's took a lot of, what am I trying to say? He took a lot of former inmates, what's the word? I'm looking for the former inmate, ex-convict. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. God can take ex-convicts and transform their lives while they're in prison through the prison ministry. And they will come out with the Lord and share the gospel with people on the street. And a lot of them that were in prison, a lot of them that got saved in prison are still saved and living successful lives, sharing the word of the Lord.
So, just off the top of your head, have you had any bad experiences being out here in this area, living out here on the streets? Have you came in contact with anything?
I fell asleep. Well, I was tired. I went to sleep with my 2 bags beside me. And when I woke up, my bags had been stolen. So now you know what I do?
Oh, yeah, they was
Those are my bags right there. You know what I do? I use one of them as a pillow and the other one as a footrest. And I I put me a piece of cardboard down, and then one bag is a pillow and one is a leg rest. I stretch out and nobody bothers me.
You learned from that.
I learned from that. But I didn't realize they were that bad out there. But you got homeless people that steal from one another out there. Okay? I mean, bicycles. People come out here.
What's that your legs say?
People come out here and give away bicycles to the homeless. So they ain't got to walk. They can get from point A to point B real quick. And then they're starting an epidemic of bike theft. People stealing bikes. You know, and they're stealing from one another.